Bhai or Bhairon, Namaskar. I'm delighted to be interacting on this platform after a few days. As we usher into 2017, I wish all of you to do better in the year 2017. Having worked very hard in 2016, we've learned many lessons. And as I share with all my friends, that as you and I are becoming older, we need to make the right choices so we become bolder as we become older, not colder. There are a few things I like to mention. Maya Angelou, the great author, has been responsible to inspire millions of people in the US and worldwide. And she very often would say that courage is the most important of all virtues because without courage, you and I cannot practice any other virtue consistently. And often I would think about what is courage? And while I was growing up, I thought, you have to be a huge hero to be considered to be courageous. Like, for instance, saving somebody from drowning in a river that could be overflowing or facing a lion in the jungle. Yeah, definitely, those are monumental episodes of displaying courage. But also, now I'm realizing that courage is how you and I deal with everyday challenges, big and small. Getting up in the morning in the winter to see your child off when you don't feel like getting up. And if you do get up, that's courage. And also, when I think about courage, I realize the terms encourage and discourage. So, if I'm discouraging my fellow co workers at work, that means I'm reducing the levels of courage to face challenges. And if I encourage them, I'm helping them to boost their levels of courage by which they're able to fulfill the responsibilities in a better manner. The other anecdote I would like to share is one of my experiences while conducting a session. A gentleman by the name Mr. Krishnan shared this anecdote which I found very, very powerful. And the anecdote goes like this that once a soccer coach, a football coach, took over a team and told the players to be in time next day in the morning at about 7 o'clock to the soccer field so the practice would start. Now, 7 o'clock, the coach is there in the center of the field, football field, all the players come, but the players are quite surprised. Not a single football is there on the field. So they ask the coach, hey boss, what's the deal here? There's no football. And he says, gentlemen, today and for the coming 1 week, we are going to practice without footballs. Why? Because in a game of 90 minutes, 22 players actually may be playing, but any one player doesn't have the ball for more than a few minutes in the whole 90 minutes. Majority of that 90 minutes actually, everybody actually is doing certain things without the football. So what you do before you get the ball and what you do after you had the ball is very important. And the same thing goes for life. Now very often, opportunities when they come, what you and I have done before the opportunity and what we do after we've dealt with the opportunity also helps us in becoming better in the times to come. Similarly, in situation of crises, if you anticipate the crisis and you're prepared for the crisis, when the crisis is right there in front of you, you are far better able to perform and deliver. So I think it's extremely important for you and I to ensure that we are constantly either preparing or reviewing what we have done, and that will make you bolder as you become older. Now, great example is E. Sridharan. He made it very clear in his interview that he only works 8 hours a day. Now, 8 hours a day means what? Well, of the 24 hours, 8 hours he's focusing on work, 8 hours he likes to sleep and rest, but the other 8 hours he's investing time with his family. Every day he would read the Bhagavatam for 45 minutes to get his principles clear. He would do yoga, pranayam. So mentally and physically he's refreshing himself, preparing so when he's working he can really deliver. And also, the third thing that I very often would like to emphasize is that often I ask my participants to fulfill your responsibilities at home and at work. Are they easy or are they difficult? So when I give them these two options, easy and difficult, some say easy, some say difficult. And then I quip that they're neither easy nor difficult. All the responsibilities that you do take on are important. Because if you think they're easy, you tend to take it easy and you don't put in your efforts. And if you think they're difficult, you get discouraged, and very often you start hoping that something will happen and there'll be a shortcut to deliver those responsibilities. In either case, we are delivering substandard performance. But if you and I think that the responsibility that I take are important, I will do my best, but also after having done it, I'll think of better ways. So next time when I again have the opportunity to fulfill that responsibility, I'll do it better. So I wish all of you to have a fantastic 2017, become bolder, encourage others. The more you encourage others, you'll feel yourself to be more encouraged. And if you and I work towards improving the courage levels of people in our home and our co-workers, I can assure you 2017 would be a bolder year than the year 2016. God bless you and thank you very much for all the support that you've given us and our company Think ING. Thank you.